Do you think that there is a stigma around Tinder?
I mean, I think that most people just assume it's just for sex, which it pretty much is.
Yeah, I have used it a bit, and I got it because it was fun and, it was kind of funny to get it. It was a joke.
I think it's like a good app to meet people.
I downloaded Tinder because it felt like a rite of passage after I turned 18. At first I thought maybe I'd make some friends off of it, maybe I'd go on some dates, but I'm kind of just way too scared to meet anyone offline, because you never know what could happen.
I use Tinder, I mean, pretty much just to look at hot girls and to, just waste time. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely people that go to both schools that are on Tinder a lot that you'd recognize.
I definitely do, because these days everything is based around social media, and so instead of people having like a conversation face to face because they like somebody, they use an app so they don't have to do that.
I've run into a few. It's mostly only college students though, but it's always a little bit awkward running into Rockbridge students or even former Rockbridge students.
Yes. Whenever I was swiping, there was a lot more than I expected, and I was kind of shocked.
I definitely do, because the people that I know who use it only for hookups or to just stare at pretty girls. I just know a lot of people who don't use it for the right reasons.
I mean, I think that most people just assume it's just for sex, which it pretty much is, and that's not all people, but I think that the general idea is that it's pretty much just something that you use to like hook up onto people, and it's also kind of, I guess the word might be materialistic, because you're literally judging people just off of their face, so there's not really any other way that it could be besides just for sex, because obviously you don't care about who they are as people if you're just judging off of what they look like.
I mean, in general, yeah. I think people at Rockbridge have it because it is funny considering most of us aren't 18 who legally can't use it. So I think it is just as a joke for most people. But yeah, some people do use it for, its intended purpose.
I think there might be a stigma against high school students using Tinder, because even though you are of age, you're still a little bit less mature than most people who are using it, and so probably don't end up going on dates, and if you do and tell them you're a high school student, it's always it'd probably be awkward. Ooh, my friend and I got Tinder at about the same time, and she's gone on at least like 30-something dates. I've gone on 0. I've met a few people and have some friends, and just hang out with them, but no dates. So it's kind of useless.
Yes, actually, the boyfriend that I'm seeing now, I found on Tinder, and it's quite funny because I always thought dating apps were just weird, and I mean, he doesn't, like, you just connect with people that you want to connect with.